Hey guys, it's Carlos Watson. Hey, back with a new episode. I love entrepreneurs. I'm an entrepreneur myself. And today we got one of the most interesting ones in the country today. Her name is Joi Lin Hunt. Grew up as a young woman, quiet young woman in Southern California. But today she's a big time Texas entrepreneur. I call her the female Mark Cuban. You tell me what you call her. Enjoy. Hey, Joi.
Hi.
What would you have been like if I had met you in high school? What would you have been like? And which high school would I have met you in LA or somewhere else?
If you would have met me in high school, you would have met an athletic, girly girl, honor roll student, but always looking to not get into trouble, but I had very strict parents, like overly strict, overly protective. I was in 5 a.m. piano classes and etiquette school and volleyball. I was always in something. I never just had any free time just to kind of just relax. Both my parents, my dad being the first black at a desegregated school, almost dying, having to then be shipped to California. I think they both had a lot of racial trauma, which is why they were so hell-bent on me being able to produce in a white environment. That was very important to them. But I feel like it can still be done with having some diversity, because being the only black kid is it's hard on the kid.
Yeah, right. And did you have a dream at that point, or was it too early to have a dream?
No, I didn't. I was going to college, find me a husband, and just live the life that I saw my mom live. And clearly things went differently, but my dad said I had to be a nurse. If you know me, I'm not that loving, caring kind of a person. So I was just kind of I wanted to go to a HBCU. I was trying to find some black people, because I was always the only black person in everything I did.
Who was your dream guy? Who was on your wall? Did you have posters as a kid?
Baby, I had Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. I had some little white boys on my wall. I was not allowed to go to an HBCU. My dream was to go to Spelman, and my dad was like, no, you need to be prepared. The world is white, and so I need to be able to compete in the white world. So I need to go to a white school. That was his thing. He wasn't paying for a HBCU. So my freshman year, I went to Baylor University in Waco, Texas, and I found me some black Christian girls, and I said, Mama, I'm about to go to Oakwood. I'm about to go to me a black school. And so because my mom went to Oakwood, that was the one HBCU that they would allow me to go to. So I done found my black people. I ended up fighting a girl my sophomore year, got kicked out of Oakwood.
Wait, hold on a second.
The university
hold on a
right down
second.
the street.
Were you putting up your dukes? Were you smacking? What were you doing? What kind of fighter were you?
Putting up the dukes, got thrown in jail fighting.
Oh, real fighting. Okay.
Yeah, for real, mop the floor with her, Carlos. Correct.
But you're at a black Christian girls' school. Why is Pretty Joi Lin fighting?
This girl started spreading a rumor around the college that I was gay. I just ignored her, wasn't hanging out with her and just letting her go on with the lies. Until one day, Carlos, she caught me at the mall and she kept running her mouth. And I said, me taking the high road ain't getting me nowhere, because she's still running her mouth. So I'm going to let her know, my name, keep out your mouth. And that's how I ended up fighting the girl.
Wow. So, okay, all right. Goodbye, Oakwood.
Bye, Oakwood.
So here comes University of Alabama.
Yes.
Was that the right place for you?
It was cool. It was good. I was just going to school. I was just going through the motions, because I did not like nursing. And my junior year, I had an internship, Carlos, and baby, I went home for lunch and just never came back. And so that kind of gave me the courage to go against my dad, because I just always obeyed my dad. Now, when my parents went through a divorce, my dad kind of just checked out of me and my brother's life. Hey, I'm about to go be a dad to my other daughters. I want to say for a good 10 years, I just never heard from my dad again. He was just gone. My dad was having affairs the entire marriage. We didn't know as kids. And so my mom stayed in that marriage because she felt that if she left my dad and she had to be a single mom, that I will be pregnant and my brother will be in a gang. Because, back in those, this is like the 80s, the gangs were really big in LA. And so she wanted us to have that two-parent home. So we had that two-parent home, and she wanted us to have a great dad. And we had a great dad. He just was a horrible husband. And it's just like a light switch just turned off, and he just acted like we didn't exist.
And so what did that do to you? What kind of young woman, young adult did you become as a result, do you think?
It made me change my entire outlook on life. So Joy went from every morning painting her nails and toes to match her outfit and just walking around school aimlessly, just where's the next party? Where's the fun? To, well, shoot, me getting a husband, this ain't the plan because your husband can leave. So now I got to go become something and go make some money to provide the lifestyle I have because I was spoiled. And now I'm like, I gotta now become something? Shoot. So all I knew was I want to wear a suit and carry a briefcase to work. I don't know what that is though. So in my last year of college, I took a First Amendment law class where you learn like the rights of the paparazzi and what people can say. And I loved it. So I was like, I want to be a lawyer. And my counselor's like, girl, you barely have a 2.0 GPA. Like, what law school gonna take you, right? So I said, okay. I'm always the kind of person where if you tell me no, my whole goal is, well, I'm gonna go get it. Yes. So how can I make this happen? So I did my research, and if you have a high LSAT score, it can counteract your low GPA.
Yes.
So I said, okay, great. I'm going to take a year off after college and just bust my butt to get a good LSAT score. So I got into like 5 different law schools. I only applied to one HBCU, and that was Southern University in Louisiana. But in my mind, I need to be at a white school because you got to compete in the white world. Go to Ohio, get an apartment. 2 weeks, Carlos, before law school starts, my mom calls me. She said, God gave me a dream. God says that you need to be at a HBCU for law school because it's going to be different, and that's what you need to get you through law school. I said, girl, we have already got the apartment. I mean, I only applied to one law school. I said, you go to Louisiana. If you go find me an apartment, I'll go to Louisiana. My mom went down there. She not only found me an apartment, found me a roommate from California. And that's how I ended up at Southern University Law Center. And was literally the best decision I could have ever made in my entire life. The best. Because number one, my professors, I felt were really into me and really into us making it outside of law school. And I feel that the networking was a lot different also, right? But the odd thing is at Southern, when I was there, Southern was like 50-50 black and white.
Really?
Really. I'm seeing all these white people. I'm like, I gotta be at the wrong place. So although I'm at an HBCU, baby, it's a very mixed crowd.
And so did you go on to become primarily a lawyer, or I think of you as an entrepreneur?
I graduated at the top 10% of my class because, now I got to go be something, Carlos. I can't go get a husband because the husband ain't the plan, right? So I take the Texas bar, and I went to go work for a tax and an asset protection law firm and making 6 figures. And then I realized, wait a minute, like no matter how good I do, I'm going to get paid the same. I was like, I just felt financially confined. Like, you think making 6 figures is some good money until you make 6 figures and realize this ain't it.
So you did go off and start your thing?
Yes. So I calculated my living expenses and I said, let me save up 6 months of living. I paid close attention to how the firm was ran and the different departments and how things were done, so I could understand on the business side, like how I need to mirror what I was working for. Ran some ads in the paper, got some flyers made, and I just got out there and started hustling. So I'm an attorney, but then I stumbled upon a girlfriend and she was thinking about buying this tax franchise. So I bought an income tax franchise. So I'm an attorney by day and then tax preparer by night. And so I had those two incomes coming in, and then I met my soon to be ex-husband and stumbled upon the hair industry. And once again, you can never have too much money, Carlos, right? So got into that. So I'm always looking for what's going to be the next thing that can make money. I am not into titles or roles.
If your doctor has told you to pay attention to cholesterol, listen up. More and more people are looking for gentler ways to support their cholesterol health, and that's where Dose for Cholesterol comes in. Dose for Cholesterol is a clinically backed cholesterol support system that supports triglycerides, LDL, HDL, and total cholesterol. It's just a daily shot that tastes like mango, no capsules, and no powders. It uses ingredients like turmeric, CoQ10, amla, and other plant and mineral forward ingredients. And I only like talking about products on this show that people around me actually use and are excited about. They deliver it right to your door, making it easy to build healthy habits and stick with your routine. They also, by the way, have a lot of great products over there. New customers can save 35% on their first month subscription by going to dosedaily.co/Carlos or entering Carlos at checkout. That's dosedaily.co/Carlos for 35% off your first month subscription. Like, to your mind, are you a good and talented entrepreneur?
So every time I got into business, now mind you, I do have a lot of failures because, lessons, failures, however you want to call them, it comes with the territory. But that is what my purpose is. Like decorating, cleaning, other stuff, that ain't my lane. But you want me to go and make something hot and grow it, that's what my gift is.
What is the best business you've ever had? Like when because you've been fortunate enough, if I read right, you've been in the hair business, tax business, it sounds like the car business, legal business, probably some others I'm missing. What's the best business and why?
The best business I've been in right now, I'm going to say is what I'm doing now. Because there's not a lot of overhead. So this online consulting, there's not a lot of overhead. It's making everything digital. So I'm not exchanging time for money. And then number 3, I feel like this is my God-given, this is my purpose.
And who are you best for, Joi? Because I assume not every coach is for every player, not every leader is for every follower. Who do you make the most difference with? What kind of person really gets the best out of you?
The person that gets the best out of me is, number 1, you have to be able to handle a straight shooter, because I don't sugarcoat things. My foot is right here on your neck. So if you need someone who's going to just, hold you and hold your hand and buy your excuses, I'm not the one for you. I think my specialty is someone who is either in a dark season or going through a dark season. So you may have had some business hurt, like you made a mistake in business, you had some business loss, you tried it before and didn't happen, and now your confidence is not the best. Baby, I'm about to tell you, baby, that's just step 1. We about to still win. Anyone who's struggling with believing that they can get more. God is a God of abundance. You are the foot, not the tail. I'm going to make you actually believe yourself.
We all probably have 2 or 3 stories in us that if we were really going to go all the way there and really reveal, those stories that have changed us most or surprised us or scared us or excited us, would really do that, what would be your 3?
The first story would be, as a minority woman, my dad always told me I had to be 10 times better than my counterpart to be looked at as equal. And I didn't think that was right, because I'm always talking about what's fair, and he would say life's not fair. So growing up, I knew that life isn't fair, and if you are a woman or a minority, you have to be 10 times as good as your counterpart just to compete. So when something comes to you, don't accept the first no. You got to either say, okay, bet. Am I going to go through it, around it, over it, or under it? But no is not an option. Lesson number 2 is you have to be unapologetically you. When you dumb yourself down, when you try to blend in, you do a disadvantage to your people who need you. And then you're not going to be able to compete because no one wants the blended down version of you because you're no longer unique and standing out. Number 3, baby, life is going to throw you a Mike Tyson blow. Life's going to throw you a blow. It's going to have you be knocked out to the ground. When I was leaving my toxic marriage, husband tried to kill me, took out money out the account, locked me out of our businesses, having to ask my mom for rent after leaving. I'm leaving like a great financial life. You know what I'm saying? $10,000 mortgage, any kind of car I want in the driveway, to now having to start all the way over from scratch. The storm's going to take something from you. Whatever the storm took from you, you don't need. You want to look to see, what did the storm leave you and how can I repurpose that to now take myself and just get that next step as to where I need to go. In the storm, as you are laid out, you're going to think God left you. He didn't leave you. He didn't leave you. What he's doing is he's either moving some people out of your life, he's having to change your mindset or the way you see things, but he's setting you up for that but God blessing. And the but God blessing, Carlos, is this. When God blesses you, it's going to be so big. So when you're walking into overflow, when you're tripping over money, when you're tripping over opportunities, and they ask you, how did you get this? You're going to say it was God. And they're going to think, oh, Carlos don't want to tell us what happened. For real, like, I know I shouldn't be here. It ain't nothing but God. So those would be the 3 stories I would tell somebody.
There's so much in all of them, but definitely in that last one. But how does someone you love and marry end up trying to kill you?
The person didn't love me. You can marry the wrong person, right? In life, when you don't ask God for direction and you make your own choices, you got to suffer your own consequences. When I married a narcissistic sociopath. Before y'all want to get in the comments and be like, you should do better, there are some people out there who are very manipulative, right? And if you make the mistake in telling someone what you want, you know how on the first day, what are you looking for? Oh, I'm looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you look up and guess what, baby? He is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. Baby, he's not. I believe in taking accountability. Did I say God is he for me? No. I said, girl, you in your mid-30s. It's time for you to get married. You're already making money. You now need the house, the picket fence, the kid, and the husband. So I'm going to snatch the first little guy who's easy on the eye, and he'll do, and I'm going to go marry him. Now, once you marry someone, Carlos, and you have a kid, you want your family to work, right? And so sometimes, see, I'm visual, Carlos. Hold on. Sometimes in life, you put on some rose-colored glasses because you don't want to see it for what it is. So you lie to yourself, Carlos. Were there red flags? Of course there were red flags. But I'm going to wear these rose-colored glasses because I can make it work. And we may take a marker out and take that red flag and try to color it green. It ain't really red. Girl, it's red. You need to leave. But, I mean, I can make it work. And we got these kids. Now, dealing with the sociopath, Carlos, he likes to use violence to control you. From day one, he's always been violent, just never to me. Over time, the violence started to get closer to me. So now I'm throwing perfume bottles at you. Now I'm throwing the china at you. I should have been gone, Carlos. Now I'm finding out this man had an affair. I got the video, right? I found a video on his phone of him having sex. That's God. And so he said, I'm not going to give you no money. In fact, I'm going to kill you before I give you some money. and he wouldn't pull the gun out, shot it at me. It went through my office my office wall, the monitor, to the bathroom, skinned the employee that's sitting on the toilet on her thigh. I'm running out, passing my son up, like, I know, because I like to, once again, we like to call certain things what they're not. I'm just so loving and giving. No, you're a pushover. You don't have boundaries. You don't have no pass go. See, I always call myself, I'm just so loving and giving. No, Joy, you're allowing someone to disrespect you and walk over you. And that gun, him saying he's gonna kill me and shooting at me, that was what I needed to wake up and take these roles and just take them glasses off. Now I see it what it is. I see, man, I married the wrong person. The reason why in my season right now is nothing but God. I didn't have no money, Carlos. I couldn't have drugged myself out this dark, depressive, depression. I was in a dark season, and God covered me in my dark season. There's no way I should be in Chicago getting my hair cut, Carlos, in 4 years in business. Nothing but God.
When you describe the violence, I'm sure you're not describing all of it. And you and I both know it only takes one wrong minute for everything to change. Like if you and I get together 10 years from now, where would we meet? Where do you hope you'll be? What do you see?
I want to be the person that just reminds someone that you still have a little bit more fight in you. Let me tell you what I did. Let me give you some pointers, but you can get yourself out, but more importantly, go get yourself out and be better and go get that real win. So I think that's why I had to go through all of that, because I feel like that's my purpose. I want to encourage everyone that I don't care what the devil took from you, baby, we're going to get it back and more. Just come on, let's go.
What's the best gift anyone's ever given you?
My son on this, I just turned 40 something on Sunday, and my son got me an Ulta card and a Sephora card, my two favorite places, but he used his own money. So that just meant the world to me.
Thank you so much, Joi. I enjoyed it. I kind of knew I would, but I didn't know I was going to enjoy it this much. So thank you for